Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Mr. Chameleon, and as you can tell from the title on this video and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Dying Light the Beast. I just want to really talk about when it could released, bro. Again, my brain is not braining. When it could release and what's the likely time for its release, and even what the game is, if it's a DLC, standalone DLC. So let's get straight. So one thing we need to understand about this game is that, I mean, I can't really say for sure. We haven't really had like a um confirmation on what this game is about, if it's like a standalone DLC, or if it's just like its own game. So the way I see it, there is no 2 in the title, and if it was like a DLC for Dying Light 2, there would have been a 2 in the title, Dying Light 2 The Beast, but there isn't, meaning that it's not a DLC for Dying Light 2, the game that you see me playing right now. It's more of its own game. Like, think of it as Dying Light 2, just not Dying Light 2. It doesn't make sense, I know, but, you know, like, instead of it being a sequel, it's its own game. It's like Dying Light the first, but just different storyline and everything, and it's its own game. It's not a DLC to Dying Light 1, and it's not a DLC to Dying Light 2. It's its own standalone game. So, I mean, I'm not sure if it got confirmed yet. That's just what I'm saying because I still see a lot of people like saying, "Oh, what is this? Is this like a standalone game, a DLC standalone? Is this like DLC for Dying Light 2? No, it isn't." And I don't know. I think it should be shown in the clip any second now. Yeah, that Dying Light the Beast. There's no 2 in it. There's like no 2 in it or nothing. So it's not a DLC for Dying Light 2. And I think the reason why people say it's like a standalone DLC is because if somebody owns Dying Light 2 Stay Human, like the upgraded edition, if somebody owns that, then you get Dying Light the Beast for free. That was confirmed, and I think that's what has a lot of people like confused whether if it's a DLC or not. Because why would we get the game for free for just owning Dying Light, the Ultimate Edition from Dying Light 2? So I understand the confusion, but it's not really that hard to understand. There's no 2 in it. It's its own game. It's a part of the universe and everything like that. So there's really nothing to worry about. I don't know why people are getting so worked up over it. It's not like it's important. Just that Kyle Crane is back. In terms of how they handle the story, that's what we should be more, like interested in or worried about. you know. So on some part I should show it again in the clip. Um Now, okay, so we're gonna read this, so this kind of confirms that it is a its own game. So, Dying Light the Beast is an upcoming standalone zombie adventure that follows the story of Kyle Crane years after the events of Dying Light the following. So, as you can see, it just said it's an upcoming standalone zombie adventure, which means it's not a DLC, and it's not a DLC from Dying Light the first game, nor is it a DLC from Dying Light the second installment. It is its own game, its own, like game. It's its own story. It has nothing to do with the first or the second game. It's not a part of it. Like the way Dying Light 2 is its own game, that's Dying Light the Beast. Let's keep reading this. Step back into the shoes of the legendary hero, explore a tightly crafted open world, and save the inhabitants of the valley. That's right, Kyle Crane returns in Die Night the Beast. Get ready for a thrilling standalone zombie adventure set in a post-apocalyptic castle woods, a once popular tourist destination. And we read that yesterday in the last video, and it said also, because I've seen a lot of people saying that this takes place after Dying Light 2, it takes place before Dying Light 2. This basically confirms this. After 13 years of enduring experiments, you escape and hunt down your captors to seek retribution, only to discover there's far more at stake. So, after 13 years of enduring experiments, meaning that we have to look at it like this. Kyle Crane, we know the canon ending, more likely, from Dying Light the following. Kyle Crane escapes with the virus and spreads it. So maybe let's say a couple of months after he escaped, maybe a year or two or three, he finally get captured by this military group, and for 13 years they torture him. So, or maybe literally like after a couple of days, the military catches him and experiment on him. So the way we can look at this is that it says after 13 years, so it's most likely literally picks up like after Dying Light the following, because it says that it follows the story of Kyle Crane years after the events of Dying Light the following, which means that this takes place 2 years before the main story of Dying Light 2. So that's like a confirmation of when this takes place. Again, a lot of people were saying after, before. This just confirms it. But here again, note Dying Light the Beast is included in Dying Light 2 Stay Human Ultimate Edition. Like I said, I might get it, I might not. I might pay the full price for it. Who knows? But okay, yeah, I just clicked off it now. Okay, so that's basically two things confirmed. Um, that this is its own game, just like Dying Light the first and Dying Light 2. It's its own game. It has its own story, and when it takes place after. So that's two things out of the way in this video. All right. So now the third thing I want to talk about is its release. So what is gonna talk about my theories? I'm gonna talk about my theories and see how you guys feel about this. Or you guys just comment down below, tell me how you feel. Do you think it's accurate? Do you think it makes sense? Just come on, let me know in the comments. So when I went to a friend's sleepover, I had no idea that Arnie Zombie was doing a live stream. He's practically one of my favorite YouTubers who talks about Dying Light 2 specifically speaking. Um, so I didn't know this and I didn't steal his information from him, because last video I actually said the same thing he said in his live stream regarding the release date for the game, and basically I have the same thinking as Arnie Zombie. So he basically said end 2024, early 2025, and I completely believe that. I'm 100% keen on that. Reason for it, because first, it was kind of confirmed or stated that the game is at least around 18 hours long. How would you be able to know that without finishing the game properly? If you haven't finished the game, like, come on, how are you supposed to magically just guess how long it is, how, like, the runtime of the game, like, without completing it, how are you supposed to even speculate the runtime for the game? So basically, what I believe, watching Oni Zombie's live stream, he wasn't really too keen on it being early 2025 or end 2025, because I watched his live stream completely, like from the start to end, and seeing what he said in his live stream, he isn't really too keen on it being early 2025 or late 2024. I mean, not late 2024 and 2024, but I'm really keen on it because like I said, they have the runtime for the game already stated, like they stated it, and it's kind of confirmed already. And the reason why I believe it could be 2025 instead of 2024, like early 2025, is mainly because of the fact that they still need to edit it, right? They still need to give it a proper they need to give it a proper look. They like need to make sure that there isn't any bugs in it. Obviously, there's always gonna be bugs in the game as soon as the game drops. Like, it's It's guaranteed basically, so but they want to make sure that it's not too many bugs, if you know what I mean. You know, so they just need to like kind of make sure that everything is good for launch because this is Kyle Crane we're talking about, and Kyle Crane is our hero, and we don't want to play the game when it's full of bugs. We don't want to do that. So they're gonna make sure everything is top and perfect to our liking. So it could be end 2024, but I am 100% on it that it will be early 2025. One of the reasons being is because early 2025, Dying Light 2 or Techland has their anniversary around the time of early 2025. Early into the year, they're gonna have their anniversary. I forgot if it's Dying Light 2 anniversary or Techland anniversary. I don't remember. I completely forgot. I should have looked it up before I started recording. But anyway, so because it's more likely for them to release it on their anniversary. All right, I was right. I just searched it up and yeah, so the entire franchise of Dying Light will have their anniversary, specifically speaking, the 10th year anniversary on the 26th of January 2025, which is 4 to 5 months away from now. So that would be, I think that would be enough time to mix the game, polish it, make sure there's not that many bugs when it launches, to make sure that the dialogues are intact, motion capture, a little bit more editing, adding some side missions, maybe one or two side missions, more dialogue, extra stuff for us to play with when the game comes out, just 5 months, 4 to 5 months seems like a lot of time, to just mix everything down. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. We'll find out soon, and especially because it's only 4 to 5 months till their anniversary. Um, in between those 5 months, they could release a trailer on their YouTube channel or on Twitter, basically confirming the release date um, in these next 4 to 5 months. It is really, really likely that it will happen in the next 4 to 5 months. Maybe next month, maybe in 2 months, maybe in 3 months, but it would definitely, definitely in the next few months, we will get some news in the next few months. Some news, all right? Um, basically on where the progress of the game is and when it's gonna be releasing. So that was it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really did this off the top of my head. I didn't even write anything down. I just clicked recording and started talking. So it may sound rough, what I've been saying throughout this video. But if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I had to talk a lot in this video, a lot, alright? The amount of times I had to stop recording and re-record because I said something stupid, it was a lot. So I hope you guys appreciate me. Let's get this video to 5 likes, please, alright? Not asking for much, not 5k, just 5 likes, alright? And I am super, super pumped for Dying Light the Beast. Comment down below if you wanna. Are you also pumped? Are you ready? Are you scared it might be mediocre, bad? Let me know down in the comments. Let's have a conversation. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.